Hi. I'm shouting hi, and there's no one here. Hi. Okay, now people are joining. Hi, everyone. Happy freaking Aries season. Happy New Year. Boo. I need my little New Year's noise makers. How are we doing? It is the Spring Equinox. It is mother effing Aries season. And it is our beginning. For those of you who work with the zodiac wheel and the zodiac calendar, this is our new year, fresh starts. Hi, how we doing? Makes so much more sense, right? Muggle calendar starts New Year's in January 1. What? We don't want to have new beginnings then. We're like in hibernation mode. I don't know about you all, but I have been like the first few months of 2021 were basically 2020 hangovers. Is anyone else feeling me? Now I'm starting to feel a new energy in the air. We went through our zodiacal wheel. We went through a trip through the zodiac, and now we're here. And now we get to start what we call our next cosmic revolution. That's why we call this platform Cosmic Revolution. It's the methodology I work with in my own life. I work with my clients, my community members, but it's all about working with the seasons and like following that calendar instead of like Earth time or like consensual reality time. So this is the beginning of your next cosmic revolution. Starts right now, starts today. Are we feeling it? Okay, good. Love it, love it, love it. Just check in the comments. Is today New Year's Day or New Year's Eve? You know what? It's the sun moved into Aries, I think at like 5 in the morning East Coast time. So then I would consider today being New Year's Day. It's the start, but obviously honor whatever feels right to you. Thank you. I love my hoodie, my Cosmic Boss hoodie. It talks, you can't read it. It talks about the revolution on the back. I'll ask my husband to take a picture of the back and post it later. But yeah, I wanted to hop on. I haven't been on the lives a lot lately because I'm just trying to practice what I preach, honor my own cycles, my own rhythms. Pisces season is always a time where I really go inward and I just like tune in to figure out what are the cycles that are closing, ending, and just need time to like rest and meditate and be in that like dreamy, etheric state. So, but I'm back, baby. I'm back. It's Aries season. I'm feeling the fire. I don't know. Definitely this coffee is helping too, but I'm also feeling lit up. I'm feeling ready to step into that fresh, blossoming, budding energy. It's spring here in the Northern Hemisphere. And it's the time of like, there's some fire under our butt right now. We're asking like, let's blaze a new trail. Let's write a new chapter. Aries season, I don't play favorites. But I think because I don't have a ton of Aries in my chart, I don't have any planets in Aries. For that reason, Aries season to me is like, I need this boost because I don't live this life. I don't live that Aries life. I need this boost this time of year. And the things I need a boost on, and I'm going to tell you, are Aries season gifts that we're all going to claim this season if you're open, ready, willing, and able. Aries season gifts is about owning your fucking self. Pardon my language, but if you know me, I curse a lot on here. It's owning yourself. It's owning your most authentic self, not apologizing for that, not dimming your light, not diminishing or diluting yourself. Aries energy, Aries is the I, it's the me, it's the firstborn of the zodiac. It's here I am world, take it or leave it. And Aries, every Aries in my life teaches me how to be myself authentically. And I watch them be themselves and just show up like, here I am, take it or leave it. And it's so badass. It's so inspiring. So thank you to my Aries who teach me that. I love it. I always think about Mariah Carey, who's one of our Aries archetype. Insecurity, I don't know her. Because Aries energy is sexy, it is feisty, it is fierce, it is like self-confident, it is founded in self. That's a lot of things we're going to explore, okay? And under that umbrella, some of the gifts that we're going to tap into is being seen. Aries season is a time to, hey, come out world, I'm coming out. I want the world to know. Okay, I know all of you record labels, like just get in line, calm yourself. I know you want to cut me a deal right now, but it's coming out time. It's being seen time. It's time to be like, hey, here I am. And every year at Aries season, we get to own the next version of ourselves that we're becoming, because we're not stagnant, we're not static. We do have parts of us that are infinite, like we have our parts of our chart, our soul, who we are here, the spark that we came with, but that evolves. We go through a cosmic revolution and an evolution every year. So every year, especially in Aries season, you have the permission to come out as the new version of yourself that is in the most alignment with your authenticity, okay? So if you were a year ago someone different and you feel different now, good, congratulations. That's where you should be. You should be changing and growing, okay? We should be going through many versions of ourselves through our life, and not everyone always likes that in your life. It's okay. It's okay. Aries season just says, we don't need that. We don't need that permission. In Aries season, we learn about we don't need that validation from other people. We like our friends and we like our family. And Aries season is truly about caring. It's very ride or die energy. It is very much hero warrior energy, especially Aries. Some people get it twisted on the internet that Aries are just like hot-tempered and self-centered. That's some shadow energy. We all have shadow energy. We'll talk about that more as the season goes on. But Aries, no one cares like an Aries, okay? Well, unless they're saying, I don't caries. That's one of my Aries. I don't caries about the small stuff. Aries don't give a fuck, but they do give a damn when it's important. Aries is really a champion of the underdog, the vulnerable, the disenfranchised, the marginalized. That shit pisses Aries off, okay? Injustice pisses Aries off, okay? Aries is ruled by Mars, the god of war. So Aries season is a time to own your most authentic self. Take a stand for what I believe in. And it's about being seen, and it's also about owning like whatever is edgy to you, whatever is bad bitch energy to you. I'm gonna get deeper into bad bitch energy, which is obviously one of my spiritual tools of Aries season because I make no sense. But like bad bitch energy is truly when I meditate on Aries season, cosmic baddie energy. Here we go. That's why I need this. Okay, guys, I am a people pleaser, recovering people pleaser. I am that person who's always like, oh, I feel bad. I don't want to hurt someone's feelings. I don't want to take up too much space. It took me years to like show my face on Instagram. So your girl needs Aries energy, okay? That's why I love this season so much. It gives me something that's in me, but it's a little bit more dormant than other parts of me, okay? And that's why I love working with the zodiac. We all have a gift every zodiac season that we can tap into regardless if we're not in that sun sign. Even if we don't have planets in there, we still have a part of that because we carry all 12 signs of the zodiac within our chart, okay? So, so many good comments here. Very different from a year ago. Good. Every Aries is badass, right? Oh, I literally like channel when someone like F's with me or like tests one of my boundaries or is being like toxic or inappropriate. I literally embody the Aries in my life, and I imagine like what would my sister Gabby Griffey, Griffey 784, if you want to go follow her, is like literally the most badass ever since we've grown up. Like we were kids and everyone's like, damn, Gabby's so badass. And I'm like, she's younger than me, but she's so much cooler than me. Like I feel like the older sister should be the cool one, but like nah, I'm just like nerdy and like people pleasing and goofy and awkward and like a ham. And she's just like always like, cut her hair all off when she was in like middle school. She wear like my parents' old clothing. Everyone's like, oh, you wear vintage clothing? And she's like, no, I'm just wearing my mom's like weird old sandals or like my dad's sweater. And everyone be like, oh, she's so cool, I want to be like her. And like she wasn't even trying. And she's really good with just being loving, and she is ride or die, and she shows up for me and for everyone. But she's also just like, no, I'm not taking that from you, not today, honey, not today. I am sorry, not my job and not my problem. And I love that. I need that. I have learned so much from her. So if you're an Aries, thank you. Thank you for being you. Thank you for living in the fullness of this sign. And this is it. Spring equinox energy. We feel the Aries. Aries to me, it's head energy. It rules the head. It's the ram. It's going head first into the next chapter. It feels like that bud, that sprout, that shoot that emerges from the earth right now here in the Northern Hemisphere. It's like, yes, that first crocus, that first daffodil, those like that fresh grass that's coming in, that's us shooting through earth, like coming up and being like, okay, you know, I'm feeling this. There's a crisp new beginning, and we all, wherever you're doing, wherever you feel, however much you're resonating or not with this, I promise you it's available to you this season, okay? And we're gonna have some beautiful energy happening later this month. We have a Venus star point. I'm gonna get into that later, not today on the live. We have Venus is moving into Aries. We have just a lot of Aries energy that's supporting us, okay, with Venus and the sun. So let's, I wanted to pull some cards. I think I want to talk about Aries energy. I think I did that. I think I could keep going for days and days because I'm sorry, I just love Aries energy so much. I'm wearing my Cosmic Boss sweatshirt. And this time last year, we launched our first Cosmic Boss Mastermind for intuitive entrepreneurs, heart-centered leader, purpose-driven visionaries, conscious creatives. And that Cosmic Boss energy is like always what I feel this time of year when Aries season starts. It's like, yes, I'm ready to get into alignment. I'm ready to honor my soul's purpose. I'm honored to show up for my community. I'm ready to live in the fullness of my expression. And I'm ready to look hot, get paid, get laid while we do it, because getting paid and getting laid are also Aries season gifts. And my invitation to you for today of something to meditate on, something to embody, is like this concept of I. What does I mean to you? I feel like I'm on Sesame Street. IOUAE vowels. Today's Instagram live brought to you by the letter I. Okay, I. It's Aries, me first energy. It's I, it's the first of the zodiac, right? It's I. And I, we know that in spiritual wisdom, that I am is the most powerful expression, the most powerful vibration we can speak. I am. You know, I am that I am, all that I am. It's like I am. Anything you say after I am is a very powerful spell. So that's why we want to look out for things like, we never say, I am broke, I am tired, I am not enough. We can think to ourselves, in this moment, I feel tired. I am feeling run down. I am feeling that I'd be open to more abundance right now. I'm feeling that I am, going through a moment of not connecting to my worthiness. I am feeling into that. But we don't want to say I am. But in this, with the stuff that we don't want to claim. In this season, in Aries season, I want you to think about that I am. I want you to watch your words today. I want you to notice the things you say to yourself, I am. And even that letter I, it provides us a map for Aries season because the letter I is in alignment, baby. That is just straight up and down, okay? And I want you to think about, like, who am I? What do I want to be? What do I feel, this next version of me? What are my values? What are the things that are important to me? Who am I? What makes me me? What makes me, like, this is astrology. What makes me me? Go look at your birth chart. Remember your cosmic superpowers. Remember your star potential. Remember all of that that's in there, what your soul came here to do, okay? And then think about that I, and then now in Aries season, you have a chance to take it all into alignment. Okay, those values, those beliefs, your intentions for yourself, and you get to match your thoughts, your words, your actions, your behaviors to that in alignment and say no to anything that's not in alignment with that. You get to align your closet with that. You get to dress in alignment with that I. You get to move through the world and create relationships in alignment with that I. You can do everything in alignment with that I, and that's where we start shifting into Aries season, this new energy. I am. Who are you? What is that I energy? What's coming out this year, okay? So does this make sense to everyone? Are we feeling this? Are we feeling the I energy? Love, love, love. Center ourselves. Yes, we have to center ourselves. I think that there's certain things in our society, especially, depending on where and how you were raised, that we are taught that is not virtuous. Centering yourself, self-centered is a bad word. Selfish is a bad word. We don't want to be self-obsessed, and we don't want to be self-interested to a fault where we lose sight of others and the community, right? Because we are here to create space, hold space for others, and take up space for ourselves. All three of those things. But truly being selfish, we should be selfish. We should be self-centered on the right versions of ourselves. Because if we're not honoring ourselves first, who else is going to do it? Okay, we can't start outsourcing that job. That's an inside job. We know that. And then we can be that warrior for others. We can be that lover. We can hold that space for others from there. So I'm going to pull us some cards. How are we feeling? Venus and Aries, any tips? Oh, I love that. Okay, hi. Only the next version of you. Yes, love this all. Okay. I'm just going to take a moment. Oh, fall season. Yes. I'm very curious how people on the southern hemisphere feel about the zodiac seasons. I would love to have like a chit chat with someone one day about that. Okay. So, well, let me know in the comments if you have any things that you want to ask the cards. I'll let you think about it. If there's something you want to know, obviously for the collective, making the question general. But I was thinking about, what is the new beginning that's starting for us now, a card for that. And then a way that we can honor ourselves during this new beginning. What's our cosmic self-care tip for this new beginning? And then just what's a message, a pep talk from our higher self? What does our higher self want to tell us right now? What's like that direct line from that highest, hottest, most aligned version of you? What do they want to tell you for Aries season? Okay, so the new beginning, the cosmic self-care, and then a note from your higher self. Okay, how is it looking COVID for all of us? Okay, great. Okay, feel more alive. I love that. Also, Venus and Aries, I got you. You're about to have your Venus return. So that is a time where you are very magnetic. It is a time where you might even want to upgrade like your beauty or how you look or your environment around you. It's a time to reflect in a few days on your values, what you've learned about your self-worth, love, relationships, also your relationship to money, because Venus rules that, finances, and worth and money in the physical sense too. So it's a great time of year to reflect on that. Venus and Aries, you like your love competitive, and we're all going to tap into this month. And this Aries season, we like love that is playful. We like to be chased, but also admired. We like to have a little space in Venus and Aries, but again, we want to be adored. Venus and Aries is a great time to start a new beginning in love, to go after someone. If you've been crushing on someone or have feelings towards someone, this is a great time of year to go after that. And Venus and Aries is also back in the eye. How can I love myself more? And the things you want to look out for, Venus and Aries, is just also remembering in love there is another person. So of course it's I energy, it's me, it's competitive, it's playful, it's fun, it's free, but also we do want to be aware of, not centering ourselves too much when in a relationship, also keeping in mind the independence and the interdependence, the me and the we. And we'll be talking about that more for the full moon in Libra. Okay, so very difficult situation. I'm sorry to hear that. Okay, sending lots of love to Brazil. Okay, Venus and Aries. How is COVID looking for us? Okay, I like this question, how to nurture and be more open to our new beginning. Okay, I'm gonna ask that for the cards in addition to everything else that we're doing. I think that's a good question for the collective. I want to send love to Brazil, to where you're at right now. And I also want to mention we have some exciting announcements. Stay tuned. This week, Monday, we have something fun that we're announcing. But I do want to take this time before I pull the cards just to also honor what I said about Aries season. It is a time to stand up for what you believe in. It's a time to also help amplify other people's voices. It's a time to also speak up for, like I said, anyone who's been marginalized, anyone who's been, ignored, abused. This is that time of year to really think about like, how can I use my warrior energy to go to bat for someone else? So I want you to think about you and your communities. Where do you see people in need? How can you step up for that? I want to speak to especially what's happening in the news right now with the AAPI community, our Asian American communities. Guys, like we've been talking so much here for years, especially this past year, about how we have to speak out against white supremacy, against racism, against hateful acts, against our own people, like people that we love. We have to acknowledge this. And I know some people don't like when we blend spirituality and social justice. I am not a social justice expert or I am not at all, but I do know these two things are inextricably linked, and to show up on a spiritual path also means helping other people and looking outside of your own experience. So I just invite all of us to get involved. There are lists right now on mutual aid funds, organizations, charities, or even if it just means checking in on any of your friends, coworkers, friends from college in the AAPI community. How are you? What can I do for you? Venmoing them, letting them know you see them. You see them, okay? Because especially here in America, we have not talked about some aspects of racism and some things because they're so uncomfortable and we haven't talked about them for so long. The time is over. We have to bring these things to the surface. Even if we feel uncomfortable, even if we mess up. I mess up all the time in trying to do this. I get it. But I'd rather take action and mess up and fumble and apologize and course correct along the way than ignore it and act like it doesn't exist, because that is not right, okay? So I just invite us all to think about that today, this weekend. Use this fucking Aries warrior energy to be like, in your face, white supremacy, fuck you. Sorry, I don't mean to laugh, but I'm hyped, I'm hyper, I'm goofy, but seriously, this is serious, and I want us all to feel empowered to take action on that. Okay, so now we'll get into our card reading, and so I love this question of like, okay, is it time for me to move on? Okay, I'm going back to this because I like this nourishing question, how to nurture and be more open to our new beginnings. The new beginning, our cosmic self-care, how to nurture, and then I know from our cosmic higher self. Okay, so I'm just gonna shuffle. I have so many cards here, it's comical. Like, I feel like my husband is like, you have so many tarot decks. And I'm like, yeah, and it's like a TikTok trend. I'm like, and what? Yeah, I have a lot of decks. I love them. I love my decks. Okay. Oh, I love. Okay, great. We're getting some great messages here. Oop, we got a double card. Okay. Okay, I am just feeling this Aries energy like coursing through my veins right now. I'm a little chaotic right now, but just, that's my truth. Coming at you real and raw. I also was laughing. I was like, I got all this new makeup during Venus and Pisces, and the whole like new moon weekend, because Venus and Piscean energy and Neptune energy is so much to me about like beauty and like perfume. I got all this new makeup. I'm like, I'm gonna put on makeup for this live, and then I just didn't, and I'm just like always coming at you so raw, real hot mess energy, but I live for it. Okay. Oh. Okay, so wow, this reading is so spot on. I feel like you all are almost gonna be like, duh, like, and what else? Because this is just like, yeah, duh, we knew this information. So the energy that we're opening up to now, the new beginning, I'm not making this up. I'm almost like, I feel like I should re-pull a card because it seems so obvious. You're gonna be like, this is what we came here for? We know. But also, when spirit is literal and when things are not nuanced, it means pay the fuck attention. Wake up, listen. What we're opening up to, this new beginning, is this creator fire card. Okay? Look at that. Ooh, there's little sparkles on it. Okay. Fire, creator. Hello. You are the co-creator of your life, okay? We are being invited to create something right now. Take that leap, okay? Aries season is an initiator time. It's trailblazer. It's go, do something, make something, get out there. We took that Pisces water energy and we tuned in to our consciousness, our soul. We were like swimming in the astral plane, and now we're drying off. We got a little waterlogged, a little soggy by the end. We're logging off, getting out of the water, drying off, heating up, and being like, all right, now what do you want to go make? What's that fire in you? So creator, fire, energy. This is what we're tapping into right now for spring, okay? For Aries season, spring equinox. What does that fire feel like to you? How can you stoke that? That's like sacral chakra energy. It's like, remembering this heat in you. What wants to come out, stoking that. What stokes that heat for you? Truly, in Aries season 2, I'm like, what makes you feel like a bad bitch? Is it music? Is it a good outfit? How do you feel yourself? Because that is where that creator energy comes from. It's like hip energy. It's like walking around with your hips. Like, I fucking own this place. So I curse so much here. I'm truly, I have such a potty mouth. But like, how do you stoke that energy? Of like, I have something to say. I have something to make. I have something I'm ready to share with the world. This is what we're tapping into now, okay? This is the gift. This is the new beginning. The new beginning. You are a creator. Act like it. Own it, okay? Channel that Aries energy. That my dog is so confused looking at me like, are you okay, Mom? You're talking to no one. There's no one in the room with you. Very, very feisty right now. So then we said, what's the cosmic self-care? Like, how can we, nurture ourselves to bring out this energy more? And, I'm going to do cosmic self-care, and then I'm going to do how we nurture ourselves and being open to that new beginning. So cosmic self-care for us all to tap into right now is spread your wings, okay? Do not hold back. Archangel Ariel card from a different deck. It says, do not hold back. Right now, the timing is perfect and you are ready to soar. Oh, I should say that this Creator Fire card is from the Sacred Creators Oracle by Pixie Curio. And this Spread Your Wings, I actually forget who this is by. I can find it for you if you want, though. This is a really old deck I have. Spread your wings. Do not hold back right now. The timing is perfect and you're ready to soar. I mean, that's what this is. Aries season. I want to point out that spreading your wings, too, can be a quite literal cosmic self-care invitation, because so often, again, back to that eye energy, that alignment, thinking about that as your spine too. How often do we walk through life like this, like hunched over, hiding, crossing our arms, and okay, I don't know. Aries season is like, yes, shoulders back, chest open, head high. It's like, dive into that, and it's okay. Spread your wings. Guess what? No one knows what they're doing. Spoiler alert for life. We all don't know what we're doing. And especially when someone started something, you have to just jump in at some point. You don't get to start as an expert. It's not how it works. So spread your wings, take up big, beautiful space with who you're becoming, and just take that leap, okay? So cosmic self-care, also literal self-care might be also like opening up your chest muscles, heart opening exercises, taking up space, getting big, stretching out like a starfish. And then to the question here, how to nurture and be more open. How do we be more open to our new beginnings? Like, I love that. How to be open. Okay, so I pulled 2 cards here, and they're the same message. So I'm just going to honor that as like the double whammy, okay? Doubling down on this. It says release. Work with Archangel Michael to let go of what no longer serves you or your purpose. And then from Adoring Virtue, that's from this deck. And then this is from Adoring Virtue Unicorn deck. It says hello and goodbye. Hello, goodbye. It says it all. You'll soon see that this change will make things better. So release. How do we be more open? It's release, okay? Another thing about Aries season, it's spring cleaning time. My babies, my baddies, it's spring cleaning time. We got to release some stuff. We got to release stuff from our closet so we can make room for the person we're becoming. We have to release things from our life. We have to release things from our relationships. We have to release things from our own toxic behavior. We have to release things that we've outgrown that are not coming with us on this next journey, okay? We have to make space for the person that we're becoming, okay? Marie Kondo, that shit. Hello and goodbye, release, okay? Okay, so that's how we stay more open, how we nurture, okay? So I have a note from our higher self that just is something that your higher self wants to remind you of for this Aries season. But before I get into that, a card fell out. This card is so funny because this deck is funny in general. It's like the purpose or career deck from Doreen Virtue from like legitimately like the 90s. The artwork is like, I die for this artwork on this deck, truly. It says, music. Okay, it's a music card, came out with this fellow with the goatee playing the violin. And I just want to say that I feel like part of the cosmic self-care message, part of the sacred creator fire energy is like connecting to music. It's one of my favorite ways to embody an archetype of the zodiac, especially if I don't always feel that, if I don't live that life. I talked about the Aries energy. Let music have messages for you. We are still in Mercury and Pisces, and when Mercury is in Pisces, everything is a sign. Everything is an oracle. Everything has a message for you. So pay attention to the music that comes up for you, the signs, the symbols in that, the words you hear in the music, and also using music as a tool to step into the next version of you. I want you to make a playlist today of like the next version of you that's coming out, okay? If the next version of you is coming out is a spiritual, like mystical mama, make a playlist that reflects that. If the next version of you is like an ass-kicking, boot-stomping, take-no-shit version of you, make a playlist to reflect that. If the next version of you is open to love and beauty and romance and is calling a sacred partner, make a playlist that reflects that, okay? And then your last message from your higher self to close out this reading. And thank you all for being here and being a part of this. I love it. I haven't been here, and I missed you all. But the note from your higher self that is really asking us, and this is from our note from our higher self deck that we are launching later. That's not actually even our announcement for Monday, but stay tuned. We are going to be launching this spring. We've had these cards for a while. We channeled them like 2 years ago, but we just, we're always on that divine timing, non-linear timeline. This is really good. Your higher self wants to whisper in your ear, because remember, your higher self is your best oracle. You are your own guru. You are your own healer. You are your own muse and artist. So your higher self is whispering in your ear this Aries season, sorry, not sorry. Sorry, not sorry. It says, notice how often you say sorry throughout the day. Stop apologizing. Start taking up space. And I love it because our higher selves can be a little sassy with us. It's like, honey, sweetie, stop apologizing for existing. Aries season, that's like such a good Aries season message. It's like, stop. Don't literally go on a sorry detox. See if you can replace sorry with like, thank you. Instead of sorry, I'm late. Thank you for waiting. Sorry to ask you a question. Thank you for helping me. Sorry for bumping into you. Oops, excuse me. So just stop apologizing. Like if you're like me, sorry used to pop out of it still does. It pops out of my mouth. Like I don't even know where it comes from. But when I was younger, oh my God. I remember being on St. Mark's Place in New York City. A guy crashed into me with his bike, the bike messenger. And I was like, sorry. I was like splayed out on the sidewalk. Sorry. So stop apologizing, literally. Also stop apologizing for just being yourself. Take up space. And also sorry, not sorry that we are hot, thriving during Aries season. Sorry, not sorry, because it is bad bitch time, and bad bitches don't apologize for living their truth, okay? I hope this helped. Stay tuned on Monday. We have so many exciting things for the spring, but specifically one of them drops on Monday, and I would love everyone here in this community to be the first to know. And I am just sending you all so much love, so much of this like budding, blossoming energy. And I hope you just whatever feels right today, whether it's cleaning out your closet, whether it's just sitting in the sun, letting it hit your face, whether it's writing down intentions of what that I energy means to you, making a playlist, planting some seeds and some actual soil, do something today to honor this new beginning, to say I'm open. I'm ready to receive. I'm tuning into it. Even if I don't know what it is, how it's going to work, where it's taking me, that's cool. Because I know who I am and then I'm ready. All right? Are we ready? Yes. And if anybody makes like a killer bad bitch playlist, like send it my way, okay? Because we have an Aries season playlist coming out, but I could always use more of that. All right. Yes. Thank you. Oh, hi, Elise, Ashley. Okay. Fantastic. Great. All right. So send me lots of love and I will see you all soon.